Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this week's Rough Rider Weekly Roundup. I'm sorry I'm a little frazzled. I've been running around all day. Um, this week, Jesse is joining me, so I'm going to let Jesse start it off. Jesse, welcome and thank you for joining me today.
Dr. Martinez, all I have to tell you is never fear when the Gooch is here, and I happen to be nicknamed the Gooch.
The Gooch?
So don't worry if you haven't had a lot of time to study for this week's filming, but I will certainly fill in some of those things. Obviously, Dr. Martinez, one of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing right now that's going to be happening on Monday and Tuesday, is our visit from the Higher Learning Commission.
Yes,
So I don't
sir.
know if you want to elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yes, sir. So it is something that I did have on my list over here. So as you all know, HLC site visit team, a team of 5 individuals, will be here on campus 8 a.m. Monday morning. And Dr. Day has indicated when the open forums are. The agenda, they meet with me in the morning. I give them a short tour. I don't have the agenda with me here. Then they meet with the administrative team, I believe. Then we go into the sessions that they requested. And again, this isn't something that we had the opportunity to set up. They're the ones that requested who they wanted to meet with and regarding what they wanted to meet them with. I think that they left it kind of broad in my experience with other HLC visits, which I think is a good thing. So each criterion, thank you, Rachel. Each of the criterion, each of the HLC criterion are going to be discussed in an open session. And so criterion 1, and this means there's an open session. It means that any faculty, staff, or student from Luna can attend. They do have a specific time to meet with the board and community members. And so that one is closed to the board and community members. Well, I shouldn't say it's closed. That one is by invitation for the board and community members, but there's also, they want to have lunch with students on Monday. And the open forums are, again, I'm not going to go over every time here. I know Dr. Day has shared this data already, so check your emails. They want a specific time with faculty leadership. They want a specific time with the directors and so on. And so I think the positive thing about this is that these are open forums. And so there's no indication that they want to talk specifically to 1 or 2 people about one specific issue or another. They're willing to pose questions and ask everyone. But on the other hand, then we all need to be ready. I would like for you to attend. And if you attend, please be ready to answer any question that they may ask. But again, the best advice that I can give you is to be honest, but to answer the question and only the question. There's no need for extra elaboration and talk because these sessions are short and we need to give everyone the opportunity to participate if they want to. So please participate, be positive. I think that's the most important thing that we can do is that we're all positive in terms of how we answer questions and react to any comments that they may have. I believe we're ready. We've been preparing for this for quite some time now. The HLC team from Luna put in a lot of time and effort and work into preparing the arguments and getting all the evidence. And so I think that we're already study up on the mission and the vision and the goals. It might be that they ask us, what is the mission of the institution, or what is the vision of the institution? Which goal do you believe is the most important one? Who knows how they're going to ask questions, but they are here to ask questions. But most importantly, I'd like to reemphasize that they are here not as an adversary. They are here to determine whether or not we are doing what we say we are doing in service of our students. And so it's not a time to be defensive in any way. It's not a time for us to discuss things that they can do nothing about. It's a time for us to show them that we're doing what we say that we're doing to serve our community, our students, our staff, our faculty, our employees, our institution. Jesse, you have anything to add?
No, I think you covered everything, Dr. Martinez. I know a few of us met with Dr. Day this morning, and what she told us, it was a very brief meeting, but it was very informative, and she has paperwork on all 5 criterions. So if anybody would like to go visit with her, I would, there's still some time to do that. And she's no longer located here in the administration building, so she is in the general studies building. So anybody can go and visit her there. Dr. Martinez is just moving on October 6th, which I believe is a Friday. Luna's Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Norma Guzman Duran, is planning a retreat to discuss, and this is just part of it, enrollment, admissions, advising, and academic support. So I'm guessing she will be sending out some information probably next week to remind people about this very important gathering and meeting.
I'm not sure, Jesse, if she's going to send out information. I think she's already invited the offices that she wants present there. And again, I don't believe that this is necessarily an open retreat. It's a retreat with those offices, those frontline offices that support our students in enrollment and admissions and advising, right? And so, it's important that those offices participate, come with an open mind, and I think even most importantly, we all sometimes get caught up on the past, right? I think we need to approach these things, these initiatives, with an open mind, and how we accept where we are now and think about how we can move to make things easier for our students to apply and be admitted and register here at Luna. To me, I believe that that's one of the underlying priorities of that meeting, or goals of that meeting, is to see if we can develop, recognize where we're at, and develop processes that reduce the barriers that the students currently have to apply and be admitted and register for classes here at Luna.
Yep, that's a very good idea. And Dr. Martinez, I think sometimes conversations like this need to be had just to get better. For the entire college, just to continue to get better.
Yeah, and something, Jesse, if I may, something that I've been repeating a lot, right, in the public forums that I've had, or the campus forums that I've had at the MEC, or in some of the messages in this venue in the past, or when I meet with Faculty Senate, or when I meet with Shared Governance, or whoever I'm meeting with, I'm always asking people to think about the processes and think about how to cross-train and how to streamline what we're doing. And I think Dr. Guzman is taking this a step further. Yes, I've asked you to do it. She's taking it a step further. She's bringing people together to actually work on accomplishing that.
Excellent. Dr. Martinez, I know that Rachel Lucero has been sending out information on mandatory trainings that staff and faculty have to do. So I don't know if you want to elaborate a little bit more on that.
Yes. So I've been asking, and we've asked everyone more than once to please complete the trainings that we had asked since the in-service week when the semester started. There's still some of us that have not completed all of those trainings. We need to complete those trainings because the HLC visit, let me see here, on Monday from 2:45 to 3:30, some of the HLC site visit team will be in the HR office. And what they're going to be doing what we believe they will be doing in the HR office is they will be randomly picking people's files. And this is one of the things that they may be looking for to determine whether or not we can show that we've taken the training that we're supposed to take as employees of a higher ed institution. So I do want to thank Rachel for creating working with others to create the portals, working with the HR office to make sure that our files are complete, designing the certificates, making sure that we get the certificates or that our certificates are in our files. Lots of work. And so I do want to thank Rachel and the others that have worked with her on taking care of this.
Dr. Martinez, on Thursday, October 5th, Luna Community College will be hosting a transition fair at the Media Education Center. It's going to be from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. And local 10th through 12th graders, sophomores to seniors, will be invited to come in and learn all the great resources and opportunities here at Luna. So, as a lot of them are going to be preparing from high school to perhaps somewhere in higher education. So hopefully many of them will choose or make Luna their choice for higher education. So that's going to be happening on Thursday, October 5th. Also on that day, Dr. Martinez, Viewpoint will be here, and they will be here filming a documentary on Luna Community College, primarily the Wildfire Resiliency Center, but there will also be on campus, and they're going to take some perhaps a few random shots and of a classroom and things of that nature. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that might not know, this will be coming out on PBS later on. I'll make sure that I let everyone know when it's going to come out on TV. Dennis Quaid will be hosting it. And so I think it's going to be a really, really big opportunity for Community College on that day. And I know you and I have been working on that a little bit for the last couple of months, Dr. Martinez.
Yes, so Viewpoint, they will be on, like Jesse said, they will be on campus doing some filming. And then we're also going to be taking them out to the field to show them some of the work that Luna students have been doing as part of the Querencia in Action land restoration workshops that we've been doing in partnership with the New Mexico Forest and Watershed Restoration Institute. And again, like I've mentioned before, a while back, I mentioned that we had gotten a $3 million grant for 5 years from U.S. Department of Agriculture. Well, that funding is to create and establish the Wildfire Resiliency Training Center at Luna Community College. And so we'll be showcasing that program through this Viewpoint that we'll be using for advertisement for our school at later dates through the PBS channel and other outlets that we've worked on with Viewpoint. So a big opportunity for us to get information out there about Luna. Let's see, back to the transition fair. If I understand correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, Rachel, but if I understand correctly, Ray Varela is helping organize that event. And I believe that he's reached out to several folks, but if you want to have a table set up so that you can share information about your particular department or your particular discipline, please do reach out to Ray so that we make sure that there's space for you. Again, this is in partnership with someone else from the community, and we're trying to get the high schoolers from the surrounding schools coming here to learn more about about what the transition is. Just recently, I talked to a student that is taking college classes now, um, and we talked about her transition, and she's struggling a little bit. A lot of us struggle a little bit in that transition because we're used to one way of learning and one way of maybe not one way of learning, but one way of interacting with our teachers through high school in 4 years of it. Right, we kind of get conditioned in it, and then when we transition to college, whether it's a 4 year institution or a community college, uh, you have different faculty, you have different ways of doing things. And so it is a transition, and we all need to adjust to that. And I think that that's part of what this fair is going to cover.
Excellent. Dr. Martinez, tomorrow, Looney Community College will also be hosting a Walk for Hope. It's part of the Northeast New Mexico Suicide Awareness Project, and it's going to begin at 10 a.m. here at the college. And Cindy Branch is organizing that. I had the opportunity to attend it last year. There were several dozen people. I don't, maybe even several hundred if I remember correctly. I apologize for that, but it's something that's well attended. Cindy does a great job on it. So if anybody wants to come by and do the walk and help out and listen to people talk about what they've been through, it's a great opportunity. Again, it begins at 10 a.m. tomorrow here at the college, and at some point they actually will walk around the college. The group of people that attend that. Dr. Martinez, I just found out about this just a few minutes ago. Actually, the coaches reached out to me. Looney Community College will be hosting, our softball team will be hosting the Air Force tomorrow at 11 in a doubleheader at Rodriguez Park. So just a rough estimate, the first game will probably we'll start at 11, the second game will probably start around 12:30 or 1. And our baseball team will also be hosting, if I remember correctly, Trinidad State. And according to Coach Crutch, the first game will start at 1, and the second game will probably start right around 3 o'clock. So this isn't part of the regular season. These are exhibition games.
And both teams will be playing at Rodriguez Park on
Yes.
Saturday.
Yes,
All
and if somebody can't make it, the softball games should be on YouTube, and I just put something up on our Facebook page. So if somebody wants to do that, see the game and actually be at Rodriguez Park, just look at our Facebook page, and they can watch it through YouTube.
Good. All right. I guess the last message I have here is I wanted to make sure that I thank all of you for all of the hard work that you've done in order for us to prepare for HLC. Like I said earlier, we've been preparing for this for a long time now. We've been putting a lot of time into it, and so this is it. Let's be prepared on Monday and Tuesday to do what we need to do. In terms of when we will find out what the outcome of the visit was, will not probably be till after November, because the HLC board meets in November, and then that's when they'll make any decisions that they're going to make. I want to thank Dr. Day for leading this effort, but also want to thank all of the team members from the different criterion, all of the time and effort that they put into it, and everyone for contributing data and or whatever was asked for from those teams. I truly believe this was a institution-wide team effort, and I believe that we're prepared. I believe that we all know what this is, and I just want to compliment all of you for all of the hard work, and thank you for all of the hard work. And then also, just a continued thanks to the team that puts the shout outs every week, and continued thank you to Sherry and whoever else helps her with the what's happening messages that are sent out every week as well. I think lots of communication going out there. Jesse has lots of good information on the Luna Light every couple of weeks. And so we're hoping that everybody's informed and everyone knows what we're working on. And the ultimate message is we're all working on moving our strategic plan forward as we said we would. So please keep checking out those other venues of information. That what's happening also includes information about what's happening in the community, not just here at Luna. So keep an eye on that. So everyone get some rest this weekend, and
Let me add one
let's
last
be
thing,
ready
Dr.
for Monday.
Martinez, if you don't mind. I think the BOT met on Wednesday because was it
Oh, that's
Wednesday?
right. Sorry. Yeah, that was something that I forgot to mention, and it's my fault. It's on here. The Board of Trustees met with myself, Dr. Day, Dr. Usman, and Dr. Taylor, and we participated in a 4-hour training. And this was so that we would all be on the same page and be prepared for the HLC visit. So the board has been very supportive, and they've been participating in every way possible in terms of being prepared for the HLC visit. So I want to thank the board for doing that as well. Thank you, Jesse, for the reminder.
You're welcome. And I don't think I have anything more. I wish everyone a good afternoon and a very good weekend, and we'll talk to you later.
Thank you.